The following segment is sponsored by Graves McLain. Well, back for the 5th year, the law firm of Graves McLain is collecting backpacks for in-need Tulsa students, and you can help them out. Chad McLain joins us this morning via Skype to talk about their free backpack program. Thank you so much for joining us, Chad. You know, I was kind of shocked to see these numbers that 20% of Tulsa residents live at or below the poverty line, but 33% of kids in Tulsa in this area live below the poverty line. So you guys have brought this back again this year. Tell me a little bit about your backpack program.
Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate you letting us be on and talk about this. We're really excited. This is a super exciting time of year today and leading up to the opening of school. Even under the current circumstances, kids are so excited. I know my kids are so excited to get back to school, whatever that's going to be this year. The backpack program, like you said, is something we've done for 5 years. It started with us wanting to give back in a specific area. We use some resources, people we know in the community to identify the schools, and it's taken off like wildfire. It's grown every year. This year is a little bit different, obviously, because the Tulsa Public Schools is going to be virtual for at least the first 9 weeks. But we're still going to be giving away almost 2,000 backpacks, so we're really excited about it.
Oh my goodness, 2,000, that is a substantial amount there. So are you seeing the supplies changing a little bit this year? I'm sure it's not the same stuff that you guys have tried to collect in the past.
Right. Well, mask and hand sanitizer is a huge item, as we know. It's hard to find in the stores, even for us. So even with the kids learning virtually, those are things that they're going to need to have. You know, the new way of learning virtually is going to be with pods and what they call micro schools, and hopefully all or most of the TPS kids are going to have access to that kind of learning.
Have you seen that there has been an increase in need this year specifically?
You know, the question that we had in the beginning was if kids are going to be virtual either part or all of the years, whether or not they needed a backpack, and we had to kind of think through that process. And the idea was that we need for them to have the comforts and the security things that they had in their home or wherever they might do virtual learning, the same as they did in the school, because we want them to feel the same way they feel in the school, even though they're in wherever they are, their home or an office. And so the answer was yes, they still need somewhere to put their stuff. And I'm sure the parents will appreciate that because they can tell them to put it in the backpack, even if it's at home.
Okay, so tell me just a little bit about the backpack program.
So this year we're going to do it a little bit different. Usually what we do is we have a program, a Meet the Teacher program, where we would go to the school, and I think some of the photos are showing now, where we would go and assemble the backpacks and then actually meet some of the parents and some of the students that we gave the backpacks to. This year, with the concerns with COVID, we're going to do this a little bit differently. Some of the schools are not having those traditional Meet the Teacher events, and we're going to do drive-in events at some of the schools where they would otherwise have Meet the Teacher, pick up their Chromebooks, that sort of thing for the new virtual learning. Actually, today and tomorrow, we're going with a bunch of volunteers to assemble the backpacks to put the supplies in each backpack, so we're really excited about that.
Okay, and real quickly, because we're almost out of time here, where can kids pick up those if they need them?
So there are certain schools. It's not open to everyone because we had to be very specific about it. But if somebody had a need, they could call our office and ask for me, and we'll figure out a way to help them.
That is fantastic. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and it's a great program. If you'd like more information about it, you can check out Graves McLain at 4137 South Harvard Avenue, or give them a call at 918-359-6600 and online at gravesmclain.com. You can also find them on Facebook.